Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show, and welcome to another episode of a Currently Inked Pens. How is everyone doing today? Are you having a nice day? I hope you're having a nice day wherever you are in the world. Today we are looking at week 41, but first I want to show you what I got at the Travelers Caravan. See my cute bag that I got from the Dollar Tree? Super cute. So I did get some for a friend. I think I'll show you theirs, and because they're much better than the ones that I put on my Traveler's notebook. So anyway, Arc Boy, if you're watching, I got you some loose leaf Hobonichi papers. And they're so much better than the Traveler's notebook papers. No offense, Travelers, but choose acceptance. Cute. I love this Traveler's train. Oh my gosh. All aboard, get on Traveler's train. Traveler's Company. So cute. And this one says, have a nice trip with good music. Oh yeah. Have a nice trip with Traveler's Notebook. And it's a plane. It's travelerscompany.com. Traveler's Company Japan. The stamps are so good on the Hobonichi paper. Travels with the world. So cute. Keep on traveling in your mind with Traveler's Notebook. I asked them if they had a Traveler's Company calendar yet, but not till the 15th. Have a nice trip. Super cute. I especially like this one. Traveler's Notebook Visit Pass. For all the travelers who have a free spirit. This one says, oh, it's upside down. Travelers departed. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna try and get to the button. Shit. I didn't get to the button, sorry. Anyway. Travelers departed. Traveler's Notebook will set you free. Immigration. Stamp Caravan. Traveler's Company. Stamp Caravan. Have a nice trip. Fly with Travelers Airlines. So cute. Via Airmail. Traveler's Factory. What does that say? Zoom in really quick, see if we can see this. Oh, it says Traveler's Factory. Something. I need to break out my eyeballs, excuse me. Take Traveler's Something Company. Cute. Hi, Obs, how are you? I'm doing good, thank you. Glad you're doing well. This says something on the thing, and I don't know what it says. I'm going to zoom in really close. I apologize if it gets wiggly. That's as close as it goes. I see that it says right there it says company. Something Travelers Something Company. So if anybody knows what that says, let me know in the comment section below. And the first and last one that I have is the World Travelers Company Japan. Isn't that cute? So these will be going to our dear friend Arc Boy, because he's part of our OC Pen Club. I will see him, and I have a nib for him. So he will be getting these, and then I want to show you what they look like in my traveler's notebook. So I put the traveler's notebook on the Love and Trimp. Let's see, so this extra fine paper is so fine, I can't even. I'm gonna have to use my finger gloves because it's so slippery. So these are the ones that I got last year, and they're Keep Travelers on Your Mind. Yep. These are the same ones as last year. Stamp Caravan. Yeah, these are the same ones as last year. And I got the Traveler's Town last year. They had if you buy 2 Travelers things, then you get a free sticker. But I don't need the sticker because I already got the sticker. When you're alone, you can always go to Traveler's Town. Isn't that cute? Traveler's Notebook 2024 trip. Why is this sticky? Don't be sticky. Too little. I don't have time for this. They are no sticky anymore. I got this Traveler's Guide. Travelers are back in town. And then it gives you oops. So it gives you a list of all of the Traveler's notebooks that they sell. And so this is a super lightweight Traveler's notebook paper. I don't know if they sell this one anymore, but this is super lightweight Traveler's notebook paper. Let's see, do I even have one on here? Lightweight Traveler's notebook paper. This is super lightweight. I don't know if they make this one anymore. Anyway, I want to buy the yearly calendar for the Traveler's Notebook. They had super cute little stamps for the... They had this little do-to-do stamp. I got a sticker. Science! Love science. Science knows no boundaries. That's right. One lucky science teacher. Science teacher. Travelers and Traveler sketch something. Airmail. Bel Canto Books, Long Beach. Oh, I think someone else gave me that. Let's go on a road trip. Bel Canto Books. Traveling in your mind. Hi, Vermilion Tea. How are you? These are the ones that I got from Pen Friend. They gifted me a piece. But like I kind of like mine all over the place. So it gives interest to the page. And they didn't look very good in my Traveler's Notebook. This one's probably the best one. Oops, I didn't put anything on this one. This one's still wet, I can tell. Some of the stamps were really wet. Others were very dry. Stamp Caravan. It didn't do a very good job of doing the stamps inside of this super lightweight traveler's notebook paper. Oh, it's upside down. I'm like, why is it upside down? I don't know. Visit pass. I just did these, so they're still wet. Because they're transferring to the other side. Stupid. Have a nice trip. Keep on traveling in your mind. Now I got stamps on both sides. Travelers Company Japan. Lady was asking me where she could get these, and I was like, I don't know. This is great for learning calligraphy because you could just put a guide sheet behind it. Have a nice trip. I'm great. Today must be because I ate and rested yesterday. Very good. Slept for 9 hours. Wow. I usually average about between 4 and 8 hours. Yesterday was not a good day. Yesterday, I went to bed at 10 o'clock, and I woke up at 2 o'clock and couldn't go back to sleep. I was like, what the hell? Oh no, I seeped through 2 pages. The worst. Anyway, that's all I got. 2 a.m. on yesterday. It's because I wanted to get up early so I could go with my roommate to have her back shot procedure, but I got up way too early and I was very cross all day. I don't mean to be cross. I was thinking thoughts about using this one, but then I did the ink test in the back. And most everything bled through, which is very sad. So I can't use fountain pens in this. I might keep this one just in my bag. And I thought about I'm gonna use this old one. This is from 2024. I'm gonna use this one to do my swatches in. Because I want to have a record of what it looks like all in a calendar, kind of like Manda B does hers. But we will see. Haven't quite dialed in what I want to do this year. Thought about doing a Hobonichi, but people aren't using my codes, so that's probably not going to happen. I was going to get a Hobonichi cousin, but they're $60. We're not doing that. Cannot afford a Hobonichi cousin. So I bought a Kinbor. Oh, I'm upside down. Sorry about that. Which is half the price. If you're thinking thoughts about getting a Hobonichi type planner, we're going to see if the Kinbor does any better. Okay, we're here to do a currently inked pens. Let's see, let's take a look at last week's. Did I have any problems? So this was stub week. And I still hate stubs. I do not like them. They're just not my thing. This one, I had a lot of problems with axial roll, but other than that, it was fine. I washed them all out as fast as I could. Alright, let's move forward. This is week 41. October the 3rd through the 10th. Hi, Francie's mom. How are you doing today? Alright, the first pen that we have inked up is the Noodler's Conrad. I wrote a lot yesterday with this ink. God, I wrote so much. Because I love to yammer when I know that I have a nice, shimmery, beautiful ink. Okay, so this is the red Conrad with an Ultra Flex nib. The ink that I have in here is Diamine Spiced Apple. I love spiced apple. I love actual spiced apples. Oh, they're so good. My room right now smells like cinnamon spiced apple. Oh my god, I just love spiced apple. Alright, oops, let me just move this over here. The next pen that we have inked up is the Noodler's Orange Conrad. With an Ultra Flex nib. This week is Flex Nibs. The ink in here is Diamine. That looks like a P. I promise it's a D. Pumpkin. Perfect ink for the season. Beautiful ink. Alright, the next pen that we have inked up is the yellow Noodler's Conrad. It's a shimmer ink, so we gotta shake it up a little bit. Gentle jostles. Nothing too extravagant. Alright, yellow Conrad. This has an Ultra Flex nib. The ink that I have in here is Pelikan, Edelstein, Golden Barrel. My favorite yellow ink. Now, if I could keep all of these inked up all year long, I totally would. But then I wouldn't get to use very many inks. So, the next pen that we have inked up is the green Noodler's Conrad. This also has a shimmer ink in it. So, gentle jostle. Notice how I'm not doing this. I'm doing this parallel with the paper, the table. Turn it around. Gentle jostle. It doesn't want to go. Why aren't you going? Priming the feed just a little bit to get the ink moved away from the piston. There we go. That's better. Alright, we have the green Conrad with an Ultra Flex nib. The ink that I have in here is Diamine Marion Bright. One of my favorite greens. The next pen that I have inked up is the blue Noodler's Conrad. This is a shimmer ink also. Give it a gentle jostle. Okay, the ink that I have in here is Jacques Herbin. Sorry. This is the Blue Noodler's Conrad. This is an Ultra Flex nib. The ink that I have in here is Jacques Herbin. Turquoise de Perse. Or Perse Turquoise. Definitely a brand new favorite. Very nice. The next pen that I have inked up is the Click President fountain pen. I don't remember what's in here. Let's see. Click President. This has an Ultra Flex nib. The ink I have in here is, oh yeah, Pilot. Ero Shizuku Tsukiyo. Plus Venice White Lightning and Noodler's Blue Ghost. I tried to lighten it up and make it more flowy because this pen does not like to write. I don't know why. It's so stupid. First it leaked. Then I figured out the leaking problem. And then the ink didn't want to come out. I'm like, what is your problem? This pen has been nothing but a problem since I got it. But I'm working on it. There we go. This, if they had a Noodler's Conrad in this color right here, I would lose my mind. This is my ultimate goal. The reason that I don't like this one is because it has a nib housing. And for those of you that don't know what a nib housing is, come here. Which one has a nib housing that I can show you? So this is a this clear thing here that holds the nib and the feed in place, that's a nib housing. And on the Conrad, it does not have a nib housing. So the reason that I like the one without the nib housing is because sometimes if this one gets ink behind that nib housing and in between the nib housing and the grip section, and then it like leaks out, which is gross. It's not very fun. So I much prefer the Noodler's Conrad over this thing. Alright, the next pen that we have inked up is the Admach M400 in transparent. This has a Schmidt broad nib. And the ink that I have in here is Pilot Ero Shizuku Tsutsuji. I use this as like a highlighter. It's beautiful. Alright, the next pen that I have inked up is the Coral Pilot Kakuno. And this has a cartridge, which it's on its way out. Damn it! Sorry. Every time I do this, I go to the stationery store, and I'm like, I'm gonna buy a thing, I get there, and I get home, and then I realized I didn't buy the thing. I wanted to buy a couple of Pilot converters, And I forgot. Anyway, red Pilot Kakuno. This has a medium nib. The ink in here is Pilot Red cartridge. And sometimes I put the cartridge in and then I immediately take it out and put the ink in a converter, so in case it's a stubborn, then I can give it a little twist to give it a little bloop of ink. Speaking of a bloop, our friend Jim I'm like, what is it doing in there? Nope, that's not gonna. Nope, it's not in there either. Where is my Hobonichi cousin? Here you are. I have too many books. That's all there is to it. There's too many books. Jim, yes. So Jim said that he's gonna make me a new pen with the design specifications that I might like. So I'm super excited about that. Cannot wait. That's the same with groceries. I finally stopped going home without toothpaste or toilet paper, because now I always consider that. But coffee filters, butter, soap, I can forget anything. Yeah. Okay, the next pen that we have inked up is the Pilot Vanishing Point in matte black. It has a medium nib. The ink in here is Pilot Black cartridge. I don't use this pen very much, but I'm glad that I have it inked up. Ooh, I'm almost out of ink. Which means I'm going to have to go back to the stationery store and get some more Pilot Black. I wonder if they have Namiki Black. Alright, the next pen that we have inked up is the Pilot Clear Kakuno. And extra fine. The ink in here is Pilot Black cartridge. Trying to use up all my cartridges because I never use my cartridges. Very nice. Sorry. The next pen that I have inked up is the Lamy Studio. I love this pen. I love it. I love it. I love it. This has a broad nib. The ink in here is Lamy Black cartridge. I have no idea why I have 3 black pens inked up this. For a while now, I've had a couple of black pens inked up. And I'm one of those people that if I have a cartridge, I'm not gonna empty it. I'm not gonna pull out the cartridge and flush it out just because I've used it once. Because cartridges are weird. All right. I only inked up 11 pens this week. I think that's pretty good considering the last couple weeks have been kind of crazy. Alright, let's just take a look. We have spiced apple. Oh, so pretty. So sparkly. Diamond pumpkin. Pelican Edelstein Golden Barrel. Love Golden Barrel. So sparkly I'm gonna die. Then we have Diamond Marion Bright, which is very nice. Turquoise de Perse. Tokyo. Chu-Chu-G. Red cartridge. Black, black, and black. Black and black. Alright, well. Miss Marilyn, will you be getting the diamond ink vent? Yes. I've already ordered the ink vent. I just have to wait for it to be shipped. I don't know when it's going to be shipped. They never tell us these things. But as soon as I get them, I will be opening the box that it comes in so we can at least see the outside of the box. And then each day in December through the 25th, I will be doing an ink review. So look forward to that. I just love those inks. Oh! What's the other thing that I got today? I printed out some black and white pictures so I could color them with pencil. Isn't that cool? This one's a little dark. I might have to lighten it up a bit. But I thought that was pretty cool. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of art. I went to CVS today because I'm like scraping the bottom of the barrel. I only have like 6 pieces of loose leaf paper. So when you go to CVS, you can get a ream like this. Comes with 150 sheets. They have college ruled, and they also have wide ruled. So I got 2 college ruled and 1 wide ruled because I don't really like using the wide rule unless I'm teaching calligraphy. I need to write really big. So, okay, what am I doing today? So today's ink is Diamond Pumpkin. Alright. Well, what'd y'all think about that? I like all the Roshizuku inks as well. Yeah, I have been collecting samples of every Pilot Roshizuku ink that I can find. Also, every Pelikan ink that I can find because I love Pelikan inks. I mean, except for like Rose Quartz. That one was just not cute. It was too light. And this year I'm worried that this whatever orange it is, a chat? A Shay? Pelikan Edelstein a chat? Is it a chat? Cliche? Clutchet? Anyway, this year's Pelikan Edelstein ink is going to be very light. So, I'm really hoping that it's not too light. We will see, because I went to the Los Angeles Natural History Museum and Science Center, and they had an entire room of just gems. And I got pictures of most of them, so we're gonna see if it looks like any of those gems. Shoot. I'm gonna have to crawl into the abyss to get that book that I just knocked off. Dang it. If anybody wants to be a pen friend, I print cute things on my papers for writing on. So if anybody wants to be a pen friend, you can write this and I will get your mailing address and I will write you a letter back. Super cute. Let's see, what is this? This is excuse me. Break out my slice. I love my little slice. And there. I think this is, let's see. Is this college rule paper? Yes. This is college rule. Gotta take out a piece just to make sure it's good. This one is circa. Where is the circa? This is circa 2023. So hopefully it'll still be the good stuff. This is also college rule. There. And then, whoa, this 300 pieces of paper right there. I am ready for next year. Giant chunk of paper. I also teach calligraphy, so a lot of it goes to the students. If anybody's interested in taking one of my calligraphy classes, you can find those on my YouTube channel. Am I still gonna write with you? Sure. Of course. Turn that upside down. Put one of these there, and then that on top of there. Ooh. How are you finding the morning pages? The morning pages, for those of you who don't know, God, that's a giant chunk. That's 450 pages. 150 times 3. 3, 4, 50. 450 pages. Look at that giant chunk. I'm ready. I'm ready for the school year. Alright, let's just make sure. Let's just write everyone's name, shall we? How many do we have watching? We have one participant. I've seen Frenchie's mom. Hello, Frenchie's mom. Let's see. 3 pages of daily morning pages. So in the Artist Way, she says, do 3 daily pages, take self out on an artist date. What was the other one? I was just doing it this morning. I was rereading The Artist's Way. Let's see. Go confidently in the direction of your light, your dreams. Live lives you've imagined. Make your own recovery the first priority in your life. Take self out on an artist date. A simple artist date. Take $5, go to the local store, buy stars, stickers, or small dinosaurs, or something that makes you happy. And then as she says, time travel. List 3 enemies of your List 3 enemies. Your historical monsters. At your core beliefs, make a monster hall of fame. Time travel. Write a horror story from your monster hall of fame. Write down what comes back to you in all the details. Perhaps, or draw a sketch of them. 5. Write a letter to the editor in your defense. 6. List 3 champions of your Hall of Fame. 7. Write out 1 piece of encouragement and mail it to yourself. I mean, you could just stick it in your own mailbox. 9. Work with affirmations and blurts. 10. Go for a walk. I have done 3 of those things today. I wrote my morning pages. I went to the store. I spent money. And I went for a walk. And it's all based on mental health and trying to get people to be more artistic in their thought process. A lot of us nowadays, we like to scroll through TikTok while we're moving through town. She encourages us not to do those things. She says, just be with your thoughts while you're on your walk. Notice the things around you. So while I was walking around, I noticed that our church had this tree above it, and the beautiful leaves that were... The sun was glowing through the leaves and making a very pretty pattern on the wall. It was very nice. And the birds were chirping. It was beautiful. Okay, so if anybody wants to be a pen friend, let me know. Let's see, what's next? Red. We'll do vermilion tea. Vermilion's kind of a reddish orange color. Shake, 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 shake. Vermilion tea. Ooh, that was a terrible V. How you spell vermilion? Yeah. Vermilion. Vermilion tea. Did I say spiced apple? I forgot. Yes. So pretty, I love it. Alright. Let's grab another piece. Put those up there. Grab just a piece. New piece. Oh, this is wide ruled notebook paper. What color do you want, Obs? Do you have a color you want? What's your favorite color? Green? Alright. Get you a green. We'll do Merry and Bright. How's that? I love Merry and Bright. I was so happy when I went through my box, because I hold all the inks for the OC Pen Club. Somebody had donated one of the little diamine ink bottles of Merry and Bright. I was so happy. So we have... Oh dear, what am I doing? Okay. There we go. Who else do we have in here? Frenchie's mom, Vermilion Tea, Simply Obs. Somebody else came in to say hello. Didn't they? No? Maybe? I'm hallucinating things. Alright. If you're watching and you'd like me to write your name, let me know in the comment section below. Oh, so sparkly. I think this one needs more sparkle, but you know. So sparkly. It's not perfect, but it's really nice. I like it. So sparkly. Still drying. That's great. Thank you. Well, what did you guys think about today's review, today's inking of these pens? What are you guys using today? Let me know in the comment section below. That's all I got for today. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope that you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media. Like, comment, subscribe. Ring the little bell. Make sure it's set to all, so when I upload new content, YouTube notifies you. Don't forget to check out the links in the description. I'd like to give a huge shout out to my members. Oh, where is it? Why isn't it doing? Oh, Caesar, Frenchie's mom, David, Rahul, Wolfkate Witch, Arcboy, Vermilion Tea, Simply Obs, Lynette, and Cunning Art Folk. If you'd like to become a member, you can do so for as low as 99 cents a month. Don't forget to check out the social media link tree, join the Discord, and if you'd like to save 10% off on your next order to Atlas Stationers, I am an affiliate. When you use my link, you get a discount. I get a small commission so that I can make better content for all of you. Please keep using Atlas Stationers link when you check out, so that I can get a new Hobonichi. Weeks, maybe. So, that's all I've got for today. Get out there and enjoy your life. Be with the people you love. Tell them you love them. And I love you to pieces. Have a great day. Okay, bye.